Well, hey everybody, this is Kev Bo Jones here with another episode of the wonderful world of baseball cards. 2020 is coming to a merciful close, and I thought it was time to reflect back on my year of collecting. I'm going to be doing a three-part series here featuring my top 10 pickups for football, my top 10 pickups for basketball, and finally my top 10 pickups for vintage baseball. Tonight's episode is going to be featuring the football. It's kind of some fun stuff. I noticed my buying habits have definitely changed as the year has gone on, and it has become more and more difficult to acquire cards as prices continue to exponentially grow. But it has been a really fun year of collecting, and I just wanted to show you my top 10 football pickups for the last year. So coming in at number 10, we have a great card here. A 2018 Prism Silver, Russell Wilson. These 2018 Prism Silvers are super tough. They were a hobby exclusive, only one per box. So figure 12 box case, 300 card set, only 12 silvers per case. Pretty crazy. I found this, two of these I purchased together from the same seller, and my brother has the other one. And these are just great cards. I currently have the Mahomes Silver, the Rodgers Silver, and the Nick Chubb Rookie Silver out at PSA being graded. I don't know when I'm ever going to get those back. I sent them in, I think, in October. So it's going to be a minute, I think, but these are great cards. I look all the time for these 2018 silvers, whoever I can get my hands on. I scrolled through probably 10 pages on eBay the other day and found only four. Mohamed Sanu, Devin McCourty, Josh Norman, and I think Von Miller. So these are super tough. Ideally, I'd love to get the complete set of these, but with Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Baker, this is going to be a tough set to complete. All these silvers will probably be a lifelong project. But number 10 on my list, 2018 Russell Wilson Silver. Great card. Love those. This is a super fun one coming in at number 9. 2013 Topps Archives Tom Brady. I just love this card. The total throwback uniforms for the Patriots. The 1976 Topps style, which is, of course, famous for the Walter Payton rookie. This is just a great card. I discovered this card. I stumbled in on an article, 10 Tom Brady cards, less than $5 or something, and I just thought this was perfectly put together. This is almost what I would consider a perfect football card. And I miss Topps, always with the football. And it's reasons like this that I miss it. The great designs and the throwbacks are just so much fun. But 2013 Topps Archives Tom Brady. I picked this up, I think in the spring, maybe February or March. I just love this card. Coming in at number 8, this is fun. I got this in January, right after New Year's. This is the 2010 Topps Chrome Tim Tebow Rookie Refractor. $20 I picked this up for. I think it can still be had for $20. This is just a great card. Tebow is one of those transcendent athletes. I love watching that YouTube video, Tim Tebow, The Miracle Season. It's a shame he essentially got blackballed from the NFL. Say what you will about he couldn't play, he couldn't throw, but this was a player who definitely elevated the players around him and just had an uncanny will to win. And this is just a great card. Also a cautionary tale for all the speculators, investors out there. I was joking with my local LCS owner not long after I had picked this up, and he said that this card used to go for several $100s. The Tebow rookies back when Tebow Mania was going on. Tim Tebow, one of those players who's going to be in the national consciousness for decades to come. I could see him potentially being a U.S. Senator someday, maybe a presidential candidate. You never know. His story is nowhere near being finished, but this iconic is just a great card. This is one of the true little bargains left in the hobby because this guy is something else. This is a fairly recent pickup. I never had this card as a kid. I figured I better grab one before they're just going to keep going up. And I never had one when I was collecting until now. 1989 score, Barry Sanders. This is the score rookie. This is the Barry rookie, rather. So good. I liked the Pro Set cards. I'd kind of phased out of football when these had come out. I was really focused on baseball and my Yaz collection as a kid. But always loved the 89 score stuff. I just never got it I don't really know why. I just never got it. And I just love this rookie. I won this in an auction. It's obviously not perfect by any means, but it's perfect for my collection, and I just love this card. That is number 7 on my pickup list. Number 6, another classic card that I just recently picked up and won at auction. The 1986 Topps Jerry Rice. This is a PSA 7. I won this at auction. Paid below, I think, what market rate is right now. It is a little off-centered, of course, top to bottom, but a great card. Now, football, I think, has always kind of been my secret love with cards. Every time I ever returned back to the hobby, I always went more heavily on football than baseball. Football, I feel like, is the sport I know the most about, even when it comes to the current stuff. And I opened up a lot of this 86 Topps. And, Rice broke out really in 87, and I went back through and dug out my Jerry Rice rookie and tacked it up to the bulletin board along with the Fridge and LT and Peyton and Marino and Elway and all those guys, James Lofton. And just love this card. Thought this was one that I just needed to have in my collection. This suits my collecting budget and my taste. And it's just one of those cards. So love this card because I opened up a lot of 85 and 86 Topps as a kid. So coming in at number 6, my 1986 Jerry Rice rookie. Number 5, again, this is a fairly recent pickup. 1971 Topps Bart Starr. This is his final card as an active player. I jumped on this one because it's really well centered and the borders are really clean, and it's a great looking card for a lowly 7. It's wonderful. I'm actually thinking of maybe in 2021 beginning to kind of work on my own little side project of final cards of NFL Hall of Famers. I don't know. As many of you know, I work on the baseball one of the post-war Hall of Famers, but I'm a big Packer fan too, as you'll see as we kind of come down this home stretch. So having this Bart Starr is just a great addition to my collection. And these 71s are just great cards. I love that. Number 4, this is one of my favorites. I picked this up back when you could still find things cheap on 4 Sharp Corners. Maybe it's still cheap on there. But this was back when, like, PSA 9s, the discrepancy between 9s and 10s price-wise was significantly different, where there was a lot of value in 9s. And I grabbed this, I want to say maybe April or May. This is one of my favorites, too. The 1989 Score Supplemental Bo Jackson. Just a great card. Very underrated card, I think, still to this day. I have no idea what these are going for now. I think I picked this up from 4 Sharp Corners for a song. And I just love this card. Super popular. And I love the Bo Jackson stuff. He's sadly finally getting expensive. So what I was able to grab of Bo Jackson in 2019, I'm grateful for. I think this and the Score Nike card where he's got the bat are my 2 Bo Jackson acquisitions for this year. But this is a great one. And number 4 on my list. Number 3 on my list. The great one. I got this one from Bob Lewis. Great card. One I had a copy of, and then for some reason I sold it. I don't know why, and I just wanted to have another one in my collection. And I feel like this is another card that is highly undervalued considering the player and his popularity and name recognition. The 1992 Stadium Club Brett Favre. Of course, this is a short print. I think I look at this as the Favre rookie. That 91 card, in my mind, doesn't count. Sure, people maybe like to think of that as his rookie, and I guess technically it is his rookie. But to me, this is the true Favre rookie. Of course, you got Mike Holmgren standing there behind him. This is a great card. Again, a short print and a lot of value in this card right now. I'm not one to pump things up, but recommendation-wise, you might as well, if you have the chance, grab one of these because compared to where everything else is going, this card's pretty cheap and affordable, and it makes number 3 on my list. So I absolutely love that one. Number 2, this one again these last two are again fairly recent pickups, and this one made the list. I submitted this one myself to PSA. I just got it back last month. Pretty proud of myself actually, and I do really love this card. The 2005 Topps Turkey Red Aaron Rodgers. I submitted this to PSA. It came back at 10. I was absolutely thrilled. Always loved this card. I got so lucky with Rodgers when I returned to collecting back in 2004, 2005, 2006. Got really lucky because Rodgers was an afterthought because Packers fans were furious that he was drafted because we still had this guy. So Rodgers was like a throw-in. People, I mean, maybe the cards were somewhat a little, but I mean, I was getting my Bowman team sets and stuff back in 2005 for $8 or something. And this Rodgers card, I think is his nicest rookie. Because all the rest of them, he's in like that red jersey. And this one, he's actually in the full Packers uniform. And I'm pretty proud of myself for getting a 10 on this. I just love this card. So 2005 Topps Turkey Red Aaron Rodgers, rookie, and number 2 on my list. And number 1 on my list is a card that I feel needs almost no explanation. Again, this is a fairly new one. This is one of those forever cards for me, I would call it. One that will never leave my collection. If I could whittle my collection, if I had to whittle my collection down to 5 cards or something, this is one that would be in there. And I think I got really lucky because this is a beautiful example of this card. It's the 1955 Topps All-American Jim Thorpe. I just got this probably about 6 weeks ago. This was one of my bigger purchases of the year, but I feel like a deal for this. And it's just a great card. Beautiful card. An all-timer. Jim Thorpe is one of those transcendent athletes as well. And just a great card. Really happy to have this in my collection. It kind of fell into my lap. As I told the story in the video where I showed this pickup, the guy had a really weird description on it, and I'm not really sure he knew what he had. And I got really lucky. So 1955 Topps All-American Jim Thorpe. Great card. So folks, that's my football recap for 2020. The next installment will be coming probably later this week. It will be my top 10 basketball pickups of 2020. I got really lucky with the basketball earlier in the year. I'm pretty much frozen out of that now because it's completely crazy. So this is Kevbo Jones with the wonderful world of baseball cards, and I'll see you soon. Later.